I got Gamecast. Gamecast? Well, there's GameCube and then there's Dreamcast. What you got?
Well, I said I got Gamecast, man. Damn, I...
Aww.
Mid. Okay, that's fine.
Where'd it go?
Don't worry about it.
Like shoot a fish in a barrel.
Yeah, I feel like if I was on normal, like, I did this on easy earlier to test out, like, how this was gonna play.
Oh, now you changing your story.
Shut the fuck up.
Normal.
No. I mean, I said that. I might not. I'm gonna lie. I didn't mean to. I don't know. Shut up.
Almost there.
On easy mode, this didn't exist. Like, if I lied or not, I don't care.
We're on easy mode.
No, we're on easy now. Normal. This mode didn't. This fucking stage didn't exist. Whatever the fuck. Fuck you. That is strange. You ever heard of going up in difficulty, a stage not being there? Like a different version of a stage, fine, whatever, but...
Look, they've got to add difficulty in there somewhere.
I've never heard of them taking out a stage. This, I do not recall. I played this earlier fucking today. It was not there.
Yeah.
Move it, move it, move it.
That's weird. Ah, fuck! Heck. Stop shooting me. I would be, yeah, I would be dead. I would be dead on normal. There's the biggest fucking gap between easy and, like, normal. That's fucking absurd. Like, I was iffy on doing easy because normal seemed like, okay, this is doable. It's gonna be difficult on the difficult parts, but it'll be fine. But yeah, no, I'm glad. Cause fuck. Oh, hello. I guess I'm gonna fight you because I can't. I am the guy in the bright red and blue underpants.
Whatever happened with Superior Spider-Man?
Superior Iron Man was just Tony being a dick for a little while.
Yeah, but like, did they actually finish those arcs?
Cunt! Fuck!
Did they actually finish those arcs at all, or did they just kinda...
Superior Spider-Man, yes. That was Otto taking over Peter's mind.
Yeah.
And he had a good chunk of Peter was still in the mind.
Yeah, and then Peter died.
No, Peter died, like, early the fuck on. There was a good chunk of Peter still in there, and he came back eventually, and he, like, took the mind back over time. Superior Iron Man, there was nothing really keeping Tony from being Iron Man. He was just being a cunt for a little while.
Move it, move it.
The final issue, as far as I know, of Superior Iron Man was Pepper knocking him out because he was being too much of a cunt. Hey, it's Neversoft logo. And then they went into their newest event, which was the fucking Doctor Doom taking over everything event. Battle World, or whatever the fuck it was. I haven't read anything since the whole Battle World thing. Like, there was some neat stuff because that opened up new opportunities for, like, the whole what if storyline. Like, yeah, it wouldn't make sense for us to say this normally, but what if this happened and such? They did that, but it makes sense in that context because it was in, like, alternate universe or however they framed it. What? Fun. Like, I know enough about comic books to get annoyed and upset when things aren't going the way I want it, but I don't know enough to, like, well, what do you know about such and such? I don't fucking know. I know what I like, and that's not what I like.
Nowhere to go but up.
Watchmen is like one of those great comic books because it drew a really big question about like how to get.
I'm curious how far I can get going up just holding that button. Apparently it's up.
Like essentially there's their version of Superman that is created, which is Mr. Manhattan, who's the blue guy.
That's the dude. Watchmen got their own movie.
Yes.
I've seen gifs of the dude in Watchmen like just blowing a dude up.
Yep. He is literally God.
Alright, well that's lame.
How tall is this thing?
Well, like he's not. He's slightly omnipotent, has the ability to recreate matter at will.
That's lame.
No, he's actually really cool.
Yeah, he's fucking...
And...
the more powers you have, the more godlike you are, the more you suck. Fuck.
Yeah, no, that's fucking addressed.
Is it?
Yeah, because for the most part, he just wants to do his own shit. The only thing that really, like, once that, like, this big event happens to him, that keeps him there and doing shit, is this one woman.
Wow, this is coming back a bit. What's his backstory?
Hyper-intelligent scientist having
Dr. Manhattan?
Mr. Manhattan.
Mr. Manhattan.
Going through, like, he's creating, like, this weird experiment thing that goes wrong, like, because he's experimenting with atomic energy and stuff, because this is World War II, I think.
He's a playoff of the Manhattan Project?
Basically. Or after the Manhattan Project happened, like, he was, like, the guy was playing with other atomic energies, and it went wrong, and that's how he was created.
Right.
It was this weird freak accident, of course. And he's in a world that has superheroes, but nearly none of them have superpowers.
What?
Like, there are heroes, they're just not super. So a lot of them are like they have Owl, like the Owl, who is literally Batman. Or like Mr. Manhattan's girlfriend literally just runs around and fights crime.
That's what I've heard. A lot of people make connections between Watchmen and fucking Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of assholes in costumes.
Yeah.
And like, I want to do crime. That fucker.
And that's it. And then
No. I want to acknowledge that you can't watch Kick-Ass unless you pay attention.
Yeah.
And we tried to watch it, and it was like, no, and he got up and fucking turned the TV off. It's like, man,
Monsters.
really?
But eventually, like, another guy ends up getting powers, and basically nukes like 2 or 3 cities. Like, completely annihilates a great large section of New York. And he frames Mr. Manhattan for it. Who Mr. Manhattan, at this point, like, everybody kept hating heroes and made heroes illegal because of, like, the collateral damage and shit that was going on.
So, the plot of Civil War, except a bit that they ignored. Have you seen Civil War yet?
I saw it. I don't like the way they took it.
Yeah, me neither.
Because the comics were better about it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But, like, the dude literally
like, Erica didn't like it, and she hasn't read any of the comics, and I tried to explain things, and I was like, I don't know, I still don't like it.
But the dude literally, like, just fucks off to Mars.
Hell.
He fucks off, leaves, and goes to Mars and says, fuck people, they can just deal with their own shit, because they don't want me. Or they all want me to do, like, everything. And he's just off over in Mars creating, like, these weird things, like, with his powers. Like, recreating worlds he could never, like, ever see otherwise. And this dude literally frames him by, like, putting his atomic energy in these bombs. And blowing up millions of people in order to stop a world war.
Spider-Sense tingling.
Because at the end, you come to find out that he did all this shit. That way, all of the world leaders then came together to try to fight Mr. Manhattan, who hasn't even been on the planet for like 2-3 years. But they think that he just like went off the handle, and now they're all...
Look how flat her fucking face is.
Oh yeah.
That's scary.
That's not all.
So it like
She looks like one of them fucking retarded
What
dogs.
is this, the bad guy Olympics? Look, Times Square
And
is on the
then
way to
he also
Hollywood.
wrote,
Let's
he's
find
the
out
writer
what
of The
Venom's
Killing
up to,
Joke,
and then we'll tackle
which was
Rhino.
one of the big influential comic books that showed people like, oh wow,
Hey,
you can
Venom!
do these kinds of stuff.
TV in New York. We're shouting out to the whole big rotten apple here, people.
They had a big run.
Sad thing is, he'll probably
What?
get his own talk show.
Hey, Tony Hawk 2. You see that?
You know her. She's one of those famous spinballers.
I love how you don't comment on things.
We have decided that
Yeah, that's there. Fuck it.
It is. It's there.
24 hours to live.
Whatever.
24 hours. Oh,
What are you gonna do? Punch the fucking
her
billboard?
name is Mary Jane.
Why she gotta hold you back for? Why she got abs on her fucking suit? Never mind.
Mary Jane.
So, just in case someone, I don't know who it could be, if any of you type-wearing freaks out there want to
So,
say
in
you
this
fashion
video
model,
game
then bring it
continuity,
on.
Doc Ock has been Doc Ock, and then it has been reformed. Eddie Brock has been Venom, but reformed, because he already had the symbiote. I don't know where the fuck this is supposed to lie in the comics, but they just let it sit there, like its
Being
own
Spider-Man has given me a lot,
solidarity
and taken a lot
turd.
away, but one thing never changes.
I'm just confused as to how it is that Venom has the cognitive ability to set up a camera situation throughout the entire
They need
city.
our help right now.
Usually, I
He
thought-
can set up a camera. How he gets it to broadcast everywhere is the problem.
I was about to say, usually he doesn't have that much self-control, I thought. or
No,
self-awareness.
Venom's very well self-controlled in some instances.
Most of the instances I remember.
When I was younger. When do you stop qualifying as young?
I don't fucking know.
I'm 24. God damn it, I'm 24. I'm 24. Am I still young?
Failures are your own, old man!
Well, then I'm not old. When I was young, I fucking had a neighbor kid, who I feel terrible about this, by the way. Full disclosure, I feel fucking awful about it.
You took all his comic books, didn't you?
No. I'm not gonna say everything about what happened. Part of it, I had a friend
Too late.
in my neighborhood.
Makes two major
His
technology
father
breaks in 2 days.
had a lot of comic books in the basement, and he didn't pay a lot of attention. So we were like, okay, we're gonna bring him up into the fucking shed, and we're gonna read him and stuff. And I have a good, like, maybe 15 comics that are that man's comics. They're old. Like, 5 of them are Venom comics. And,
Fucking knew you stole this old man's comics.
yeah, I stole the old man's comics. I don't feel good about it. I really don't. But, like, I have them, and I have no way to return them, because I don't remember this fucking kid's name. But...
Ooh, that must have hurt.
Rhino is such a dumb supervillain.
that's the whole fucking point. Also, this was not in the easy mode either. The jump is so absurd that, like, I don't remember how to beat this villain.